first episode of X2XCOUSTIC. That's what I'm calling this series.
Okay. What does that mean? X2X?
That's my my brand. I'm double X.
M-A-X.
So
Max, double X.
it's not acoustic series. It's a X2XCOUSTIC series.
X2XCOUSTIC.
Where I just strip things down,
That's
lay
nice.
it back.
I see that.
Yeah. And I'm joined today by the wonderful Hugo Sparkles of the Tin Knees.
Das is me.
Man with the defined jawline, so divine.
That'll be our next lyrics in another song. That actually sounds pretty good.
Defined, so fine.
Yeah, define.
Jawline.
I like that.
Why are you the worst member of the group? I was looking at you're the most hated member, and I think it has something to do with your chin.
No, funny enough, I definitely don't have the most chiseled chin in the band. I don't know if you've met our sax player.
Not personally.
He's a good looking guy. So I don't know. I guess he's been away for a bit, so he wasn't able to be there when, Leonardo Sunshine was writing these things. But someone's got to have a personality, and I'm going to be the one who's going to be hated. So.
You're the worst one. Well, to be fair,
it's just I know you sort of relish in it. It's a good time.
I was terrified though. I thought, why are they sending me the mean one? Is that just to shit on my channel? But you're a very nice person, so.
No, yeah, I'd hope so. Yeah, sorry, Leonardo.
Yeah, don't ruin it.
Is spinning lies, nothing but lies.
Wow, glad he's not here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, me too.
Didn't want to make the drive up. I understand that.
Yeah. Well, he's in Melbourne right now.
Oh well, that's
a bit of a drive.
Still drive up.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah.
The band themselves are described on your Unearthed page as a friend, a shoulder to cry on, or someone to read them a bedtime story.
Yes, that makes sense.
What was your bedtime story as a child? What was your favourite?
I always remember Dad just making up stories. Pirates were usually involved.
That's cool. I did that with my sisters.
Yeah, I was like, so I don't. Yeah, it's not like a written down thing. Nothing famous. Just like completely made up. Involved pirates, and from there, my love of Pirates of the Caribbean started.
Do you have any bedtime stories earned from being a world-class musician that you'll tell your kids one day? Maybe when they're older.
No. Well, first off, got to try and become a world-class musician first. That's the first step. But maybe from being, a local circuit touring band, I don't know if it's kid bedtime stories. I wouldn't say that much.
Is it an X2XCOUSTIC bedtime story?
Yeah.
Go on, give us a story. I'm snuggling in.
Oh, God. Well, I guess some interesting things come off the tour, but our band is surprisingly we love to rock it out and things like that. But most of us are just a bunch of nerds, honestly. If you put us together on stage, we love to go hard at it. But a lot of it, at the moment we've gone through touring. It's just like when you finish a show, you have to pack up and then you're done for the night. We just couldn't party on, couldn't do anything. So if you're looking for a big rocker story, I don't know if we have them just yet. There's always just weird shit that happens. But I always found being there, the funniest thing or the weirdest thing was just how I don't know, just individual nerdy each of us are. It'll be before a show or something or after a show. And then, you got some of the guys either talking on guitar. I mean, I'm just going to stick with the normal names from now. It's honestly
You're breaking my heart every single time. Now I know everyone's name.
Dexter Sex, sorry. We all just do different little things. I know someone will just be reading a book or in a crowd or stuff like that, or just, I don't know. So
your bedtime story for me is someone reading their own story.
I mean... After some show when you'd think you'd be partying, it's kind of I don't know, they just all do their own thing. It's not a big drug-fueled explosion just yet.
We don't even have toilet paper at the moment. How can we afford drugs?
Oh, yeah. Where'd you go with that? What?
It makes masks. People think you can make coronavirus masks out of it, so they're
Really?
stuffing it down their face and nose.
Who spread that? Where did it start?
The internet where all good things start.
Okay, cool.
Similarly, I need to shave my beard because apparently the mask won't fit. If you've got a beard, it won't work.
Oh, wow. That's probably some very good advice. All right, I'd listen to those experts. And
You're not a fan of the beard?
no, no. I mean, wait. What do you mean? You're saying the mask won't fit?
The mask will not properly wrap around you you're.
I'm a fan of the beard.
I was gonna shave a little Leonard Sunshine style.
Oh, I see.
Didn't get around to it.
No. The beard is good. I'm just concerned for your safety. You know, if the mask won't fit.
Right. I think you're just slamming the beard, dude.
I'm not. I swear.
How old do you think the beard makes me look?
Mid-20s.
19.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm shaving the beard tonight. I'm gonna edit a video right now of me shaving the beard.
I mean, if I was 19, I'd want to be mid-20s.
Yeah, but then when I'm mid-20s, I want to be 19.
Yeah, that's true. Whoa, there you go.
Other than sugar, spice, and everything nice, what would you say is the fuel that goes into making your music? The inspiration, if you will.
Well, with everything you've heard, that's all come out of probably Choccy's brain, Leonardo Sunshine's brain. Just the weird shit he gets up to, you know. Fair enough. He's a quirky dude. He's a weird guy, by any standard. And so, just from his brain of, I don't know, combination of jokes, satire, sadness, and I don't know, happiness. I don't know, things like that. It's just like all merged together, and it's just like come out of these weird, completely like not so much connected songs, but I think that's the thing if anyone expects at our shows or something. They're just like, the song can be about anything, so let's prepare for anything. Like you don't have to feel a certain way. But there is absolutely no guidelines to what we have to write.
Sweet.
Like, no one's like, we got to stick with this genre or something, or we got to do this. These are I guess all the songs that we've had out so far have a certain similar vibe to each other, but that's because they're quite old and they're all started in Choccy's brain, and then as us members came through, we all sort of made each part what we can, but the lyrics are all just from that very quirky side and whatever Choccy's done in the past sort of thing. So there's absolutely no formula to the things we do, because we're still young and experimenting.
Yeah. And you need to allow yourself that space to not be roped in with your first release.
Absolutely, yeah. No, yeah. Our sound moving on, so we sort of tied a bow on all our songs so far, just after the leg of our tour. And now we're just doing new stuff, and it's all just completely different.
I'm excited.
It's our only criteria is that it's a sick beat. I mean, actually, no, it doesn't have to be beat. It just has to be just good.
I feel like with your music, I get a vibe more than a beat. I feel like your vibe music.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
A good vibe, or not, or maybe a bad vibe, but a vibe.
Yeah.
A vibe you can hold in your hand.
Which vibe it is.
It can be any vibe. It just needs to be a vibe.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I see that. It's definitely vibe music so far.
Vibe music.
But I mean, that's pretty much. Or, one of the main quotes that we ever say when we're together, just vibe check. So that's probably where our music comes from then as well. It's just like anything goes, just have a vibe.
Do I pass the vibe check?
You'd be a good member of our band. That was so good.
I would love to come up on stage with that feather boa.
I mean, just come up, say, everyone pass the vibe check. That's going to be the name of another song. Vibe check.
Have I just inspired a new song?
Yeah, I think it's going to be of the doof genre.
Forefront of history.
I don't know if you heard, but we've actually performed a doof song before. It's not out anywhere, but on our tour we started up a doof song, and using some mad synth sounds.
Release it. Release the weird stuff. We want to hear the weird stuff.
It was a good mix to put in there, honestly. Just like be like, all right, everybody, time to calm down, close your eyes, and it's just like lo-fi doof. That's certainly a vibe check. So I think we can add a title to that now, and Yeah, no, I see that.
If you'd like,
Vibe
you can
check.
take a sample from this interview. Just us going, vibe check.
A vibe check. You actually do it very well. I think is it a Kiwi accent?
It is.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what? It always takes people like 20 minutes to notice. Like that exact amount of time, people will be like, you said an E funny. You're from
Why
across
are
the
you like
water.
this? No, you have a very Fly the Conchords. I forget the name of
Jermaine.
Jermaine.
I have, yeah.
You're absolutely on par with
I
that.
have been.
So if we can bring
You're probably the 8th, and I'm not exaggerating,
Yeah.
the 8th person in
Yeah.
Australia to call me Jermaine.
And 8, it doesn't sound like a lot, but if talking real terms, 8 people have said the same thing. I see that. Yeah, I know. No, can we actually get a clip of this and we can just
Sure.
insert that?
We'll record it afterwards.
Yeah.
I'd love to.
And you've had plenty of great scenes by the way, already. So
Well,
try.
take the audio, do what you want with it.
Yes.
Sugar spice, everything nice.
Yeah.
And now, to tickle and tingle your eardrums, a brand new, never before heard song by the Tin Knees, performed by one, Hugo Sparkles.
I am feeling lucky today, my love, with what I'm about to do. One more bar, and then I'm done. Change is gonna come for us. No more scraping the barrel now, when we're trying to be fancy. All those years spent dreaming of home, I gotta make it all I want. But take a minute now and look what you're doing. Ooh, what makes you think that you're good enough? I just wanna be a little bit famous, all because of you. I promise my head won't get too big, I'll stay right here with you. What makes you think that anybody really cares how famous you are? With all that gold and all those toys, I know what you really are. Ooh, but take a minute now and think what you're doing. Ooh, what makes you think that you're good enough? I just wanna be a little bit famous, all because of you. I just wanna be a little bit famous, all because of you. Here I go, it's time. Nothing's gonna stop me, not even the time. I'll be right here with you. Here I go, it's time. Nothing's gonna stop me, not even the time. I just gotta follow those signs.
So, next question.
Shoot.
You've got some very relatable lyrics about migraine
Yeah.
and
that
ketamine. That rhymes.
That could be some of the ones that hit most to home with people, I'd say. Yeah.
I think we are in the era of relatability.
What do you mean by that?
well, relatable comedy, relatable statements, like hashtag relatable. Everyone's trying to be relatable.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I think with the current trend of everyone's trying, groups. Everyone likes to be in a group. Everyone likes to feel recognised.
Yes.
I think you're on the forefront of releasing a next Aussie classic. And I genuinely think that. I think you have the power.
Awesome.
You've got the facilities, you've got the talent, you've got the relatability.
Yeah.
You've got the swag.
Wow.
That's outdated, but you do exclude swagger. Exclude?
My head, and when the other guys hear this, all our heads will be so much bigger. By the way.
I hope so.
Thank you so much.
Maybe they'll drive down next time.
Those mothers.
So what do you think is something that's released now that's going to be an Aussie classic in 10 years' time?
If anything's got to be, I mean, Chalky Milk's a great one. I could probably predict there's going to be some trend in the chalky milk industry, and an oak or something will plummet, and then they'll have a thirst, and then someone will find a song called Chalky Milk, and then it would just be like their revival of oak. I don't know. Maybe it'll become the new. I know. Whenever I think of chalky milk, by the way, it's just oak. That's the only chalky milk.
Fair enough.
I don't know if anyone disagrees, but
I'm a fan of oak.
Yeah, I just don't think there's anything else out there worth it. But yeah, I guess there's a pretty clear corporate connection between chalky milk and goreng, and then we can maybe hook onto whatever trends oak does. But I guess.
What about something not written by you? Just something that's come out that you've heard that you're like, that could be a classic.
I know. Yeah, I don't think this song's actually even been recorded yet though. But by
More Secrets.
It's one of my faves, absolute faves, and we're talking Australian bands, right?
Yes.
And so yeah, these guys called Tupperware Party. They're another gong band, and there's a song, I think it's called I Want to Go Out. Oh, anyway, the chorus is sick. It's just like, I want to go out, I want to get pretty. Anyway, I've only heard it twice live, and it just gets ingrained in your head. But it's never been recorded, but everyone knew it. So I mean, if it gets that much of a reaction, and they've only performed that song live. I mean, yeah, they've only performed it live, and that many people can get around it.
And that could be for a Tupperware ad as well.
I mean,
Tupperware
it's
lids.
limitless.
I don't know why brands aren't doing that sort of cross promotion. Me Goreng could easily shove on the back an Oak logo, enjoyed best with, you get a Corona, or maybe not Corona now, but like a VB, open it up, and it says Knobby Nuts on the inside of the lid. You buy your Knobby's Nuts with your VB.
Yeah, I see that.
I don't know why they haven't started doing that.
I mean, yeah, and why the hell don't they have like pink VB cans with the Tin Knees logo on it yet? I mean, that's a bad business move already there.
I would buy that.
I would
buy
VB
that.
can, yeah.
I don't even have the money for that, but I would buy that.
Yeah. Yeah, VB's way too expensive.
I'm not on Centrelink. I'm a New Zealand citizen. I can't afford my own VB. I've just got very good friends.
Do you get taxed higher?
No.
I have a New Zealand friend who works and he gets taxed a lot at the moment.
Well, I don't work.
I
just study.
That's the problem.
I don't have money. I don't have a job. Damn. Hey, I work. I'm here in the studio. 9 a.m. in the morning.
Right. This is like long-term financial income. Like it makes nothing now, but when
then I'll be Kyle Sandilands, $8 million a show. Pay all those VBs back.
When someone realizes you have the very first dodgy recording of that Tin Knees song, they'll go, "Holy shit, who is this man?" And you say, "Oh, it's X2XCOUSTIC." So.
Yeah. Back onto Chalky Milk.
Yes.
I was playing your song for a friend of mine, and I'm a Chalky Milk enthusiast. I like the weird milks that come out. They try all the... they had the Vovo ones out.
They have... Wait, you mean like...
Redskin?
Oh, no.
I didn't like the... I'm not saying I like the Redskin one. It was crap. But I like to try it. I like to try it. I like trying weird new things.
I don't. I'm very conservative with my Chalky Milk.
If I didn't try new things, you wouldn't be in the studio. Let's just say that. Because I saw you and I'm like, oh, a new band, and got excited.
No. Obviously music. Love to be absolutely out there. I honestly thrive. I'm so sick of my current looping playlist that I have. So every day I'm just like, please find something new. But no, if we're talking chalky milk, there's nothing else than chalky flavour. Okay. Don't give me that Redskin shit.
I don't like the Redskins, but I do like to try like the mint choc one that that was nice. Anyway, I was talking with my friend.
It's getting a bit heated.
That's a good segue. It was a hot summer's night, right? Close your eyes.
Oh, okay.
Close your eyes. We're gonna do a bedtime story.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hot summer's night.
Mm.
You come out of a gig.
Mm-hmm.
It's 11:50, almost midnight.
Mm.
Time to kiss, right?
Mm-hmm.
You walk into a 7-Eleven. It's a hot night. You've just come out of a mosh pit. You walk into a 7-Eleven. Chalky milk on sale.
Mm.
Is it time for a chalky milk?
Probably.
It's time for a chalky milk. I was telling my friend he doesn't think you should drink it when it's warm. So I ask you, is there any bad time? Is there any time where it's not time for a chalky milk?
No.
It's always time for a chalky milk?
Yeah, honestly.
Grandma's funeral.
Sorry. Yeah, obviously. No, it's fine. Go for it. Man, I'd have it as the wine that they drink at the church. I mean, just give it a bit of blessing and it's fine.
Chalky milk tasting?
Yeah, I mean... I'm trying to think of like legit moments like when you've eaten something and you don't feel like chalky milk.
Because that's what he was going for. Oh, it's too hot.
Yeah.
I feel too sweaty. I'm like, it's cold milk.
That is like, man... If it had more like, you know, rejuvenating qualities, I would have that after
elixir of life.
Game of footy or something, you know.
Rob, how do you feel about? Is there any bad time for a chalky milk?
Oh really?
Yeah.
You drink chalky milk at your grandma's funeral?
Yeah, there's no like social situation I wouldn't drink chalky milk. The only thing that could stop me if I don't know, eaten something that's really not a good palate cleanser to start off with chalky milk. You know what is the best?
Migraine.
Oh shit!
Just missed a plug.
Oh my god, I'm such a fool. But any like pastry-based foods, pies, sausage rolls, and a chalky milk is.
Well, that's how I eat. I'm a poor student, so I get $5 going to the supermarket.
Yeah.
Get like something from the bakery.
I see that.
Get a $2 chalky milk.
Yeah.
You see that? Does it show in my physique that I eat a lot of pies?
I see that in your vibe and your swag. By the way, you could definitely have a Michael Bublé sort of thing going on.
Michael Bublé.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he just has a Santa beard, doesn't he? It's the only time I see him around around Christmas. He hibernates until November, and then, hey guys, buy my Christmas album. Great singer, but what does he do?
He did a lot, by the way. I fucking love Michael Bublé.
I only know it was Christmas work.
Really?
Yes.
No, he has some of the like. If I ever want to test some headphones out, like, you know, you're at a shop in the shopping mall or something. I remember testing these ones out. They were awesome. And the song I always pick to test if they're good is, which one by Mike? Well, I forget what the album's called, but it's a Michael Bublé album. Whoever like produced
Christmas
that.
hits.
It's big.
Not Christmas hits, not Christmas hits, but whoever produced that, and obviously the players in it, like full big band. But to get a big band sounding that juicy and like full, and it's like it is so just smooth. He is the definition of honey. So.
Big inspiration for the Tin Knees.
I mean, weirdly.
A little bit of sweetness.
Yeah, there's a little bit of Michael Bublé. I think there'll be more Michael Bublé as we move on.
Feature?
I think we'll ask, but I don't know if he'll come back to us. But there'll be more horns and things like that. I think the band will grow for like live sets and when we record. So yeah, we'll try and utilize that and get some horn lines going and who knows what else.
Some sexy stuff.
It's very sexy stuff.
That's how I define your band. It's sexy.
Yeah.
Your name is Hugo Sparkles. You look like James Dean.
Yeah, Hugo Sparkles. I mean, yeah. I mean, don't forget about Dexter Sex.
Dexter Sex.
I mean, Cocoa Sugar. I mean, that is.
Well, now I can just hear
chalky
milk and
chalky milk
and whatever else you've exposed to me. But yes.
Maybe you just have to edit in any time I said one of their, you know, real names. Just add in, boom, a really bad edit of there.
Just the word chalky milk. But in terms of sexy sexness,
yeah,
you know, we've got a song about analingus. Got to keep it safe for TAF.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, I was like, what does that word mean? Oh, I think I know. I
think you know what the word means.
Yeah,
it's a good song.
Yeah.
Relatable. What would you say is your defining move as a lover?
Okay.
Anything you bring to the floor to self-promote right now on X2X Studios?
As a lover,
Any good foot rubs? Any good? I can only think of foot rubs without exceeding my limits. But you can say whatever you want.
a good firm. How you going?
That's how you get them going. How you
good
going?
Firm handshake. How you going? Goodbye. And you run away in tears.
I don't mean to be upfront.
Go.
Would you mind if I have a handshake?
This would be great, actually. Not enough people just give you a nice handshake. All I get is shit.
I would love a handshake.
How does it feel? Is that firm?
That's a nice
That's
handshake.
good. You have a good
Right, mine.
handshake.
Yeah,
you
thanks.
have a very good handshake.
I once heard that you can tell a lot about a person by their handshake, so I was always just compensating.
You know what?
Trying to be like, yeah, I'm a man. Oh.
Bioarm activated.
Goes to the gym to just shake hands with all the bodybuilders and then leaves.
I think handshakes are a fickle thing today more than ever. I think back in a day, everyone used to shake hands as we did, which is how I usually do, just like a good old fashioned. How you going?
How you going?
But now I think, especially being in the music world, getting around there a bit more, everyone loves the other, more of a bro handshake. Boom. And I love it too.
I love hugs. I'm a hug guy.
Yeah.
I don't beat around the bush. You want a hug? We'll hug. We won't do a one and like a formulated one.
I just hate not knowing what to do. Are we going to do gentlemen? Are we going to do bros? Boom. Or a hug? Hugs is always a bit more good because it's like obvious you're going to go for a hug. And it just feels good. But yeah, no, that's a huge dilemma. Maybe my biggest dilemma, maybe thing to think about moving forward in the music industry. Do I really want to have to make that decision every time? What handshake do I do? Do we kiss? I don't know. I don't know how alternative they are.
We could be French. Just kiss people hello.
I know, yeah. But how many kisses do you do? I have some French friends.
If you've got a beard like this, then you don't get any. I mean, I am talking to the tin knees, which is one achievement.
It is one. It is achievement of the day for today, definitely. So I mean, and for me, I think is this one of our first? Maybe second radio things we've been on, and I wasn't on the other one. It was all the other guys.
So you're first.
Yeah, my
I've
first
just popped
thing.
your cherry, popped your radio cherry.
Never say that again, please.
This is unsafe for
That's actually a lyric out of our song that you mentioned earlier. One starting with B.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Analingus song.
It's really, quite genius. That was a stroke of genius from Leonardo Sunshine, actually. That sort of thing. But
I'd ask how that came about, but I can imagine.
Yeah. But also, that could easily just pop up in his brain. Just with no precursor. Like, that thought is out there. And then he's like, I'm going to write a song about that. So, hey. Could be fiction, could be non-fiction. We don't know. But hey, no one cares. I don't think no one wants to know, honestly. Like, no.
What were we talking about doing samples of before?
I
can't remember.
What we'd try to
for the track.
Like, because we're talking about doof beats, and it's awesome to have a bit of like
vibe. So we're using vibe.
Whatever you say, like just the way you say it is great. Whatever you say, you have that spicy one. All right, let's get spicy or something. What do you say?
I don't know.
You just said it, but you've said it twice.
I'll fish really into
it. It's your segue to the next conversation. That's what you always do. You always just go, yeah. Maybe you don't know what you're saying, but it's genius, by the way. Have a listen to it. Some of these things.
Oh, look! I came here to pipe you up a bit, but now I'm blushing.
Oh, good.
You've sparkled all over me. Okay, I won't say that one again. That one's.
I mean, we're all about cool sort of metaphors and things. So
sparkling all over me.
Yeah,
so
you're really like bringing out some awesome material right now.
Mate, get me on. I'll write a song, honestly.
And I mean, because anything goes. I'm telling you, especially with the new stuff we're making. There's no criteria. Anyone can write it. Anyone can do the lyrics, anyone can have the idea, and we just all put it together. So I'm going to steal quite a few of the sayings you've had. You just had quite a few gems.
all I ask is put me in that little thank you section
Yeah, no,
on the album.
yeah. We send out thank you notes, and we'll put you on it.
Sweet.
Free tickets.
Well, in terms of thank yous, thank you for joining me.
Thank you
think
very
that's all we've
much.
got.
It's
One
been a
more?
pleasure. Absolutely. There we go.
How you going?
I feel like a man now. No longer a radio virgin.
I just wanna be a little bit famous, all because of you. I promise my head won't get too big. I stay right